just wanted to get another video, as always, looking to provide as much content and value as I can to the overseas market. And I really just wanted to get on a call today, a video, about a couple of things which have obviously been happening in the background really. Obviously I know I do these videos and I know that you obviously see what I'm sort of like to think I'm quite active in the market. I do quite a few things, but I'm sure none of you know sort of the deals I work in. Of course I'm not going to share details on every deal that I work with because us developers just don't do that until the money's in the bank, of course. But yeah, I've been getting quite a lot of interest for various different types of things really. And the market at the moment, I mean, I've been born and bred in Manchester my whole life. I love Manchester. I think it's personally the best city in the UK. Taking the sort of bias factor out of it, I just think it's great. But obviously, when you're obviously looking for an investment, how can people get into the market at a lower level and have some good returns, have a good working, operating, invest in a town which is up and coming? And the surrounding areas are the answers to those particular questions. Now, not every town you're going to work with is going to obviously produce good results. Not every town is going to grow to the vision, the regen program that it would have thought it was going to go to. But I think personally, obviously, the surrounding areas are massive. And I think if you can really tap into that market, and a lot of investors at the moment, especially from the overseas markets, China, Hong Kong, Middle East, Malaysia, Israel, are all coming to say, look, I want to invest, but I want these certain returns. I want 9%, 10%, which if you get 9, 10% on a single let in Manchester, then please tell me and please show me, because I'll buy one myself. Now, that's not to say that the Manchester market doesn't offer that, but if you're looking, obviously, you've seen, if you know Manchester quite well, you've seen obviously the city centre, you've seen what's happened. So I think personally, all in all, the surrounding areas, like places like maybe even doing Ashton, places in Tameside, places like Burnley, places like Bolton, are all good areas. So I've got a couple of opportunities coming up really. I mean, I can get access to some very good projects, HMO style projects, 15 HMO projects, or even bigger 20-bed HMOs, development projects, or 10 apartments, 15 apartments. And what I'm looking to do is actually really bring on an individual or an entity or a group of people that want to get a sort of 10, 11% return, who just don't really want to own any projects as such, just want to lend money and get a return on an annual basis, which is fine. I know a lot of people in the market that do that. And I do work with a lot of investors. But also I'm open to opportunities. I mean, I'm a big believer in how you scale the business, and at the moment, funding wise in Manchester, funding wise in the different parts also seem to be sorted. So yeah, if you are open or know anyone that is looking for a 10, 11% return, we look to put a strategy in place over sort of a 2 to 3 year period. We'd execute on various different types of projects. You'd be educated on the area itself, educated on the style of projects. You can visit the projects at any point, but especially if you're an overseas investor and you are looking for a 10, 11, 12% return, I'm more than happy to have a chat. Obviously everyone knows the risks of property investment, everyone knows the risk of any sort of investment really, so I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm not adding on any, I'm not inflating the prices just so I can make it guaranteed. And guaranteed returns are great, but if they only return the guaranteed returns for a year, then they're not so good after they've been promised for 5 years. So yeah, if you are serious, if you're an overseas client or an overseas agent or wealth manager or family office, whatever it is, please do get in touch. The deals that I'll be doing regardless. It's not like I need a backer to do this, but if obviously you are interested in doing this kind of deal where you can get a 10 to 11% return on an annual basis, first charge on the properties, of course, if as you know, anything goes wrong. But yeah, get in touch, happy to have a chat, especially if you're in places like Hong Kong, Singapore. Would really love to see if there's an opportunity to see if there's any crossovers. Middle East and Israel is the place again which I'm open to. And I think if we can scale that, work with the right partners, 10 to 12 projects like this can be done very easily over an annual basis. And then we can scale into sort of years, 2 years, 3, and then it becomes a very nice exit. And I think if a lot of people, especially if they're looking to just lend money, it's a great opportunity. It's better than, I personally believe, having it in the bank. So yeah, get in touch. If obviously anyone that wants to refer anyone over, please do. I know a lot of people know a lot of the markets come to a point now where they want to get involved with these kind of projects. I mean, if there's particular deals that you want to own with us as a company on the SPV, by all means, we're more than happy to do that. But if you are literally looking to be a lender, looking to, obviously put your money out there in the market, then I'm more than happy to have a chat with you, because there's too many opportunities at the moment which facilitate great, but I want to have a proper strategy with the funding side of things in terms of my funders at the moment currently obviously like the Manchester market, which is great. So I want to know if the funders out there and investors out there in the market who just want a 10-11% return, happy days, and more than happy to have a chat about it. So yeah, get in touch. I'll leave my mobile number and email address on here. I'm based in Manchester, Spinningfields, next to the Ivy, if anyone's there. So always happy to have a chat, always happy to have a look at properties, which obviously some of the deals. So get in touch and have a good day.